I'm picking up in this fourth video where I left off, having extruded the walls to a height of 22.6. Here's a step you don't want to ignore. You want to systematically create groups so that you can protect what you've made and organize your work. I'm going to create a layer called walls to put this on, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and edit and create and make a group. Now I'm going to create a new layer called walls, even though we have CAD layers that exist here, which I didn't bother to do anything with. It's good to sort of systematically go through, create your own layers. Notice by default the group I created is on layer 0. I'm going to move them to a layer called walls. So that wall layer is on. Note my CAD underlay is still off, and if I click, you can see that there it is. It still exists underneath my drawing. Let's go back to the top view. And the next thing I'm going to do is to create my floor slabs. So we have the interior. I'm going to ignore these exterior porches for now. So right now I'm going to create this interior main slab, which is 12 inches thick, that's here in the drawing, and it steps down to 6 inches here, and the step is at this line. So let's go ahead and model that. I can turn off my wall layer. So that we have the clear outline of the drawing to create our floors. So remember, I'm still drawing on the current layer 0. So let's create an outline for the floor. I'm going to do it with a simple series of rectangles whose edges will be the inside face of these existing walls. So there's the main floor slab, and it steps at that point. So I'm going to snap. Let's start at that edge. From there to there. And now we will use the erase tool to remove the redundant edges of the floor. Select to see that in fact that is one polygon. Double check by going into 3D mode. Turn off the CAD underlay so you can see, yep, that's a pretty clean drawing. And I'm going to take that and extrude it to 12 inches. Use a push-pull tool, move in that direction, type in a value of 12 inches by default. So there's our slab. And if you notice, that's all we see right now, but if I turn on the wall layer, we have, it reveals the walls around it. Remember, we still have that second slab to modify, so I want to turn off the wall layer again. We turn on the CAD underlay drawing, go to a plan view, top, and before I do that, I'm going to take and group the wall that I just created so that we don't collide inadvertently with that geometry. Edit, make group. And I'm going to create a new layer called floor main slab. Let's say slab 1. And I'm going to take that group and put it on that layer so that I can turn it off. Floor slab 1. Turn off the visibility for that slab, and now that leaves me free to draw this second, which is a simple rectangle. It should be a simple rectangle whose boundaries are, let's zoom in, the intersection of the slab with the wall there, and the inside edge of the opposite endpoint. Let's select that, go to isometric mode there. If I want to, I can, for context, turn on the visibility of that second slab and see that we haven't yet extruded this secondary slab, should have said. Go to push-pull, and let's bring that up to move in that direction and type in a value of 6 inches. Now we have the second floor slab.